Today's episode is presented by our partners at Chase Sapphire Preferred. One thing Ron and I can agree on is that a lot of our spending tends to revolve around food and travel. Whether we're trying a new restaurant, ordering groceries, or booking a trip, those purchases add up. That's one reason the Chase Sapphire Preferred card stands out. Card members can earn up to 3x points on dining, ordering online groceries, gas stations, and EV charging. Plus, 5x points on travel through Chase Travel.
Basically, it rewards a lot of things that I'm already spending money on anyway.
To learn more about the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, go to chase.com/Sapphire Preferred. That's chase.com/Sapphire Preferred. Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank, NA member FDIC, subject to credit approval, terms apply.
When you see some of those rooms on like a Carnival cruise,
oh God,
it's just like you're like a
some
prisoner.
Some of those ships have 6,000 people on them.
Right.
Yeah.
Not and every meal is a trough.
Yeah,
Eat as much as they can and drink it as much as they can.
A buffet on a cruise sounds
Why they call you Sasquatch?
Can we say so?
Here, let's just get going. Let's just get going because the cruise talk is gonna go. The Sasquatch, that all plays. All of it plays. You know, when you start talking about cruises, I was like, I wanted to save that too.
Yeah, definitely.
Cruise.
Just clap whenever you miss there.
John cruising.
Yeah. I got to get ready for that tournament though.
Yeah, you better.
He said he played 81 holes last weekend over 2 days.
Well, you
I
won it.
played-
Didn't you win it?
I did win it last year, yeah.
How much did you take home?
350 before taxes.
How great is that?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Solid payday.
Yeah.
We opened up against the guy that was in the Masters, me and Biz.
Yeah, he was my teammate that I won it with.
How good was he?
Brad Dahlke, best player in the whole tournament.
He was in the Masters?
I hit a
played it.
hybrid on the second or third holes, a long par 3, and I hit it about 12 feet from the hole. And me and Biz are high five and fucking hey, we're talking shit, you know. He knocks his 4 feet. We miss our putt, he birdies it, and then he hits the next par 4. He drives the green.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I know that
We're
whole.
4 down after 5 holes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? You know what I mean? We don't belong there. Then I had to play my next match with Quan.
Oh,
The guy
yeah.
that overslept.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. But you gave a nice speech for that.
I hit a couple good shots.
Just bring that mic in close. I like everything you're saying.
Oh,
That guy Quan, he overslept, but then what did Whitney say? He was like, give us a little bit of speech, and they put some some music behind it. What'd you say? What'd you say to them? I forgot.
I don't know. He was pissed. You know, he's a first round draft choice in hockey.
Yeah.
I'm like, this dude,
His golf game's struggling though.
is it?
Oh yeah.
He just knocked one in. I played with the Chicklets. He holed one out
I
from
saw that.
175
Really?
yards. These hockey guys are slamming into each other. I had to duck. I'm like, I already had my hip replaced. Pretty soon I'm going to get my neck replaced.
My mom had her hip replaced a week ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Just tell her to do the rehab.
I know.
It's an unbelievable progress they made improving that surgery. My
Yeah.
God.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of progress? Because what does it come from? Nerve pain? Like you get arthritis in your hip, and then what causes a hip replacement?
Well, it could be trauma. You got hurt on it. It could be just a number of things, really.
I only ask because I got a meniscus right now, and they're saying we could either repair up the meniscus or there's a chance that we might have to take it out. But then in 30 years, you might need the replacement because it's going to be bone on bone, and you'll get arthritis in the knee. And so but they're like, but in 30 years, there might be such good technology that, you know.
Just get a whole new knee.
Yeah, it might be bionic, you know.
Yeah.
It might turn
Maybe.
into the pitcher from Rookie of the Year or
Some
something.
nice shoes you got, man.
What did you think about Luke Quan sleeping in? What was your honest take on that?
You know, after being in pro sports, you know, I can't say that I'm shocked. You know, a lot of these guys are flying in from all over the world.
Sure.
Not to make excuses, but they're at the party the night before. They're on a different time zone.
Yeah.
They're in a strange bed. Shit happens. I wasn't totally shocked. I was kind of surprised he was the only one.
Yeah.
Well, that's a very generous attitude.
Did you want to
You know.
break his balls? Did you want to lay into him like old coach?
I was a basket case, really. I knew I was going to have to play against the guy that was in the Masters. And I'm like, holy shit. Why am I here at this tournament? I'm not even in the same league as these guys.
Yeah, but you were in the same bunk as Francis, though. Were you guys?
Francis won the whole damn thing.
But did he snore when you guys were sharing or like, you know, you guys were in the same? Didn't you guys live together?
Oh, we were in a house, but our rooms were at opposite ends of the house.
Let me ask you this: is that not one of the greatest places you've ever stayed?
It's unbelievable.
In your life?
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine a better golf trip than that place?
No, I can't.
It's carved. This golf course, there's like 4 of them carved into the Appalachian Mountains.
That's sick.
That's pretty sick.
And the lodges are like, you have to see it to believe it. But I would go there every year if I had a chance.
I remember waking up to the dulcet tones of you cranking out cameos.
Yeah. Well, that's my time of year because it's August.
Yeah,
And everybody's doing their fantasy football drafts.
Yeah.
And I take that shit serious.
Oh,
man.
I believe it.
I mean, there's
Of course.
10 teams, 16 teams. They want me to randomly pull the names out of the hat.
Yeah.
And then some people send me statistics. They send me something to say, like tell Roan he's a piece of shit. You know, or
yeah.
So
I
they
try
know
to not, swear and use a lot of profanity, but I have a lot of fun doing that.
What's like it sounds like you get into it. I mean, what is the level of detail where the price isn't worth it for you? Like, do you mind if I ask what your rate is for those?
My rate changes really. The guy that manages my account, he just sees what's coming in. And if, there's too many, he raises the price a little bit. But
Nice.
I've just enjoyed it. I went dark for like 2 or 3 years after getting released by the NFL. And this guy, Shane from Cameo, kept calling me, asking me to.
They're
They
persistent.
love to call.
So I said, no. And finally he says, just try it. So I tried it. And what it did was it let me know that people still don't all hate me. You know what I mean? People were actually, hey, Gru, do this, do that.
Did you feel like people hated you?
Well, I was in a dark place for a while.
Really? That must have sucked.
That was a tough place, man.
Yeah.
But anyways, this Cameo, it kind of helped rehab me, my conscience a little bit.
You're
Nice.
good at cameos, but there's one person at this company that's first team all cameo, absolute genius at him. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh,
He's your trivia
give a
teammate.
guess.
Frank.
Frank
Frank the Tank.
Yeah,
He's
that's his full-time job.
Yeah, right. He loves it, man.
Yeah.
He'll
You'd be
do
good at cameo.
like 1,000 a year. Like he cranks out cameos. He'll just like start screaming at his phone. You can't tell if the Mets lost or if he's just doing a cameo.
With him and Malasek, I'm the head coach of this Gruden Grinder fantasy it's this trivia team.
Yeah.
And it is kind of like managing LeBron and Michael Jordan. These are the 2 stars, and they'll fight over who has the right answer because, they keep track of stats, like how many points did you score?
Yeah.
They're both, I got that.
Yeah, they both won
There's
it.
only one ball.
Who's tougher to coach? Would it be like a Charles Woodson and a Warren Sapp or Frank the Tank and Malasek?
Malasek missed his flight yesterday.
Oh no.
So he's becoming a little bit of high maintenance, full of himself.
That's brutal.
Misses his flight.
Little Luke Quaney, huh?
Little Luke Quan in him. I mean, Quan and Malasek.
There you go.
They should be here for your next episode. How the hell do you oversleep? I don't know.
Would you break his balls if he oversleeps? Would you like ream him out? Would you like? When was the last time you yelled at somebody like at
Which
that level?
Jake specifically.
Yeah, I try not to do that. These guys, they've come through. They've really been clutch.
So Jake had a moment a long time ago that reverberated through the interwebs of Barstool where they were asking him about whether or not he wanted to hang out with women socially. And he said, not really. I don't really see the point of talking to women at bars or whatever. I'd much rather just be home by myself. And
I think he wants to hang out with the boys. He wants to hang out with his boys.
Is that what it
I
was?
think that's what it was.
Okay. Yeah.
I
So
heard too that he was not using soap.
I heard that as well.
Yeah,
I think
thought
that's
that.
why Dave sent Malasek down with me. Let's send that guy recruited.
Yeah, he wasn't using soap.
Yeah.
He's anti-soap in the shower.
Like not like I don't shampoo. Like not he doesn't use any soap.
he's just going pure water.
I guess.
I haven't asked that. I mean, I haven't gone that close to it, but I do have a very keen sense of smelling.
You caught
You would
anything?
think you would smell, body odor if the guy wasn't.
Yeah.
I've been
I mean, he must be showering in like boiling hot water.
I don't know, man.
If it's actually cleaning.
Why do
him.
they call you the Sasquatch?
Oh yeah. Of course.
Answer the damn
A
question.
little Sasquatch?
No one really called. I mean, I gave it to myself when I was in like middle school. It was my gamer tag on PlayStation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then I didn't want to. When I was in high school, I was doing a lot of like internet stuff, and I didn't want to like hurt my chances of like going to college. So I made that my name. I didn't use my real name, but then I didn't end up really going to college, so it didn't matter.
And then he started doing stand-up comedy. And then for the first couple years of stand-up comedy, he would go on stage and they'd have to be like, coming to the stage next, Little Sasquatch.
I love it, man. We did a thing called the Pink Pony Club.
Yeah,
Remember that?
exactly. Yeah, of course.
You were sitting there in that chair.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
They had you do the heavy lifting on that one. They're like, we're going to need you to sing, dance,
Well,
act.
these guys are great, man.
That was, you were a professional. We did
right.
it. We were like, this is going to take a couple hours. He did the entire thing in like 10 minutes, memorized every line.
Yeah.
It was impressive.
That's sick. You've probably done some commercials and stuff, though, acting wise.
A few things. I mean, but these guys were fun to be around. I got to meet the girls too.
I
Got to
know.
meet Mooby.
Yeah, you met
Hannah
Mooby.
Montoya is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see
we were
her
on that trivia game, and you know how you're allowed to call a friend.
You called her up?
I said, let's just call Hannah Montoya. I want to talk to Hannah.
You just wanted to chat?
I didn't even care if she knew the answer.
Yeah.
I
It was
think
probably
she's
like a
great.
baseball question, something
Yeah,
she doesn't
she's my favorite Barstool.
she doesn't know anything
Boy,
about. She's got a good podcast, yeah.
Does she?
The micropod. She does like a short podcast,
I've seen that,
the length of the microwave. It's
You
fun.
know, Coach, I appreciate your positivity, but I just want you to know that this is a safe space, and we like to just chum it up, talk
Yeah.
some shit,
I like it.
whatever. You can absolutely feel free to not be happy about people or things.
I'm really good at that.
experiences.
You can cut to the core, you know. You don't have to like we asked you about Luke Kwan. You're like, well, you know, I get it. It's hard. You don't have to qualify anything. Just let it fly.
Okay.
for example, the hotel that you're staying in. How is it?
It's different, man. Everything about that hotel is different.
Yeah.
It's
Where you
just-
at?
I'm at the Moxie.
Oh, yeah. Tyler's there.
You check in and it's like you check into a bar. Like where do you check in? A guy goes right here. He gives you a poker chip. That's for a free drink.
Oh, yeah. I hate that shit.
I've never checked in and got a free drink. Have you?
I guess so, but I don't know if I've ever cashed it in. I don't know if they're just trying to woo you to the bar just to get the good energy going. But I also saw some still images of the rooms, and it looks like the shower's in the middle of the bed.
It is. It really is. I mean, I'm showering overlooking the streets of Chicago, and I'm thinking, this could be interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they could see.
It's like they tried to make the Moxie the exact opposite of every hotel I've ever been at. That's how I would explain it.
Yeah, it's
But
different
it's-
than the Four Seasons in Greece that you were telling us about.
Yeah.
You just got back from a cruise in Greece, took the Four Seasons cruise. I mean, I want to hear about the most luxurious aspect of that.
Yeah, me and him are like luxury
Bro,
travel.
yeah.
Like we're obsessed with that kind of shit.
I don't want to leave the boat. That's how luxurious the boat was.
Yeah.
You don't even feel one wave. And you wake up and you're in the middle of the Aegean Sea. And then the boat stops in the morning and you're in this beautiful Greek island. And I still don't want to leave the boat because the pool, the service, the room, the weight room, everything on the boat was better than anything I've ever been to.
That's so sick.
Well,
You know, it was that nice.
mm-hmm.
Now it's quite expensive. And I'm not really a world traveler. I mean, if I had it to do again, I would have just stayed at Clearwater Beach. I don't like to travel. I don't like flying out 15 freaking hours on a plane
Yeah.
with some guy who won't lower his window.
Yeah.
What? You got two guys yakking for 9 straight hours.
Oh boy.
And it's tough, man.
It is.
Because I'm irritable. I don't sleep that much.
No.
So I'm laying there like wide-eyed, and I'm in the conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Disagreeing with somebody.
Yeah, I just get claustrophobia. I
Yeah.
hated the overseas NFL games. Hated them.
Where'd you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
play? England?
I hate those
London.
still.
Huh?
Said I hate them still.
Yeah, London. Played in Tokyo.
Whoa.
Tokyo?
Played a
That's pretty
preseason
cool.
game in Tokyo.
Jesus.
Are you when you're flying over to Greece, what airline are you flying?
Lutz.
Lufthansa?
Yeah, whatever
Lufthansa?
that is. Yeah.
That's the Germans, and you got a nice business class seat for that, I hope.
Yeah, I got a nice glass. I did. We went all out.
Yeah.
We went. We let's do it.
Do you know about did you happen to catch wind at all of the first class scandal at Barstool Sports. So I'll give you the quick breakdown. There was a list created of employees that were
the travel.
Yeah.
that were meant to, when they traveled for Barstool work, were allocated to fly business class, first class, whatever. And then many people who were not. And I was on that list.
So was Ron.
By virtue of having been put on there by the golf group, because I travel with them and they travel first class. And one of our C-suite guys, I think it was our chief revenue officer, something like that, wrote in a Slack group that he thought it was total bullshit that I would be on the first class list when you were flying Southwest.
Really?
And that was the straw that broke the camel's back and got me removed from the first class list. And all of this, of course, started because he was complaining about it.
He was like, how do I get on the list? He's like, he demanded to be on the list. And Francis and I were like, hey, like, you don't want to go down this. It's a house of cards, and you're going to knock a lot of people off of the first class list if you start like pulling cards out. So he started yanking out cards, and now Francis is in seat 44B.
But I guess the question is, people cited that you, Jon Gruden, multi-billionaire, decorated NFL coach, Super Bowl winner, was humble enough to fly Southwest.
When you fly from Tampa to Chicago, and that's pretty much when I use the Barstool flights, I'm flying from Tampa to Chicago. I would rather fly anywhere. I would rather go anywhere than the O'Hare Airport.
Yeah, so you go to the other one. What's the other one called? Midway, yeah. And that's got to be
Midway
Southwest.
has a direct flight on Southwest.
Yeah.
I would much rather fly on
Why? What's wrong with O'Hare?
O'Hare sucks.
Just getting from O'Hare to here. I got with an Uber guy. He went on the median. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, I saw that. That drove me crazy.
I was scared to death, but I was happy he did it.
Oh, fair enough.
It's an hour and a half drive sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the traffic is brutal coming from there.
It's brutal.
I take the light rail, the whatever it's called, just the train in, because I like to save the company money.
That's not true. That can't be true.
I've never seen that.
I've never heard you
I've
talk
done
Uber
it
rate.
With you.
Well, when I have another person, I think that, okay, now we can justify the Uber if at least there's two of us splitting it.
The train goes to the Loop.
Yeah, that's usually where I'm staying.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. I usually just come straight to the office.
But I do. So I guess my point is that you go to Midway, and people thought this was Jon Gruden, humble. Southwest.
Humble.
Turns out it's more for efficiency's sake.
Yeah, I really don't care how I fly, honestly. I'm
Low maintenance.
Well, that's
no maintenance.
Yeah, honestly.
I've coached guys with low maintenance, some maintenance, and high maintenance, and it's hard.
Really?
I don't want to be any maintenance.
That's nice.
Whatever you think. I'll stay wherever you say. You know what I mean?
I
I work with people that don't like this hotel. They don't like the food here. They don't like the car service.
Yeah.
And just shut up. You know what I mean? Let's go do the job.
yeah.
Did you ever like dip your toe into being high maintenance? Were you ever like, let me see how it feels to like really like demand this like nice thing, this like car service, first class,
really.
Ritz Carlton?
I mean, I started drinking Cabernets, and I started looking at the bottle and saying, that's kind of lackluster. It says, give me one of those Camises. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the selfish indulgences every once in a while, but for the most part, I'm easy.
Is that your main indulgence, a wine? Because I remember we did that NFL draft show together, which was an absolute blast. Just a highlight career moment for me to be able to sit there and do that with you. But afterwards, you guys sat down, cracked a little bit of a bottle of wine,
Well, for special occasions, we bring a couple of good bottles in.
Yeah.
And after the show's over, we celebrate a good night's hard work.
Do you remember what?
Why not?
Do you remember what you were drinking that night? What kind
Camus.
It was a Camus that night. This guy's an absolute wine genius over here.
No, I'm just a snob. I'm just a snob. But I'll bring us some nice bottles to the Internet Invitational if you would indulge with me.
Talk to him about some of those wines you were showing us at your house upstate. You were showing us some absolute heavy.
Yeah,
hitters.
I've got some special occasion wines, some nice Bordeaux's, some first growths. And then also sounds like you like California cabs.
Well, when I was with the Raiders, we had training camp in Napa. I swear to God. So on the players' day off, every once in a while, my wife would come up and we'd go to the Camus Vineyard, or we'd go over here to Silver
Opus
Oak.
One, yeah.
I mean, they're all there.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking maybe I'll get 4 or 5 bottles of that, and I got a nice little closet full of nice cabs.
That's
There
nice.
you go.
But,
Sounds great.
You ever duck out there with any of the players? You ever take Rich Gannon out there while you were up there, or was it a coaches only? Or
It's pretty much coaches, pretty much my wife,
yeah.
When you're in that business, there's not a lot of fraternizing, socializing. You're
Strictly
working
business.
all the time. And when you do get one night off, I would usually have a hot date or something with my wife. We'd do something.
That's
Sounds
nice.
like a really nice. Love that.
It's also I feel like coaches, nobody has a tougher schedule than coaches. I feel like the Eagles just hired a guy, Sean Mannion, to be their offensive coordinator. And since it's his first year being the offensive coordinator, he's working from 5 a.m. till like 11 p.m.
Yeah.
So he's just not seeing his family at all. And I feel like that's like a common refrain for coaches. Did you feel like you saw a lot of that? Like the guys are just in the building exclusively?
Yeah, all the time.
And where's the family time get carved out in that?
It's just hard, man. You have a great wife. The wife's got to raise the kids quite a bit.
Yeah.
My dad was a coach. My mom has a big say in who we are, But I had the philosophy, when you're home, when you're there with your kids, be there when you're there. You know what I mean? Don't be elsewhere. But it does make it hard to have a good golf game. That's the one thing about golf. I don't know about you, but it takes a lot of time.
It's very frustrating how much you need to play in order to maintain a decent level.
Yeah, like you said, you played 80 holes in one weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm divorced.
That explains why you're able to do what you do.
Exactly.
My wife would look at me like, are you out of your freaking mind?
Yeah.
80 holes,
Yeah.
but it's so many shots. And then you go play in a pressure tournament where a lot of money, they're talking $4 million.
Yeah, it's a ton of money.
And you're hitting an alternate shot tournament. And if you hit a bad shot, you're letting everybody down.
Oh, yeah.
And I worry about that more than I do winning the damn tournament.
Sure,
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Totally.
Don't you?
Totally.
You don't want to be the guy
Absolutely.
to fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then no one's going to tell you they're mad, but everyone's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Pissed.
Like when Frankie missed that shot and everybody had to be like, all right, Frankie. Don't worry about it, Frankie.
Nobody said a word at that
Well, you
point.
gained a lot of my respect when you won that.
Thank
'cause
you,
You made
Coach.
some shots. And that's pressure. And a lot of people, I feel pressure on the golf course.
Yeah.
A lot of people apply pressure. They make shots. They make the other team make a shot. When you're out there and I'm not good enough to really walk up there confidently, looking at that trap, looking at this green, confidently making a shot under that pressure.
That's tough.
Tough, man.
How high does the nerves get in comparison to before an NFL game? Obviously, you're going to have nerves even as a coach, but how does it simulate that for you in your brain, or is it a completely different beast, way lower pressure because of the stakes being lower?
Yeah, it's a good question, but I think it's all relative. It's all similar,
Yeah.
I mean, you run out there on the field and you see the Ravens coming out of the tunnel and the crowd's booing you. You get fucking A. And then all of a sudden you're out there and freaking somewhere in some Appalachian mountain and you got to make a 3-foot putt.
Yeah.
I mean,
With Dave Portnoy talking shit to you?
You can't blame the quarterback. You can't blame anybody. You got to do it yourself.
That's right.
Yeah,
And
that's insane.
that's what's so great about that sport.
Yeah.
I was rewatching the couple Super Bowls ago. It was Eagles-Chiefs. The Eagles lost that game. And I was rewatching the national anthem this weekend. Chris Stapleton sung a beautiful national anthem. But during the national anthem, they do a close-up of Nick Sirianni.
Oh, yeah. Balling.
And he feels the full pressure of the moment, and he's got tears, both eyes simultaneously streaking from both eyes. And I was just thinking about what's making him cry in that moment? Is it like a combination of the pressure or the culmination of like all of his wants through his entire life? What do you think it was for him in that moment? And did you ever break down and crack a tear out of your eye before a game or in a big
I
moment.
think when you get in a game like that, you're probably, thanking the man upstairs for, what a journey.
Yeah.
You look at Sirianni, where he started as a player, the ambition, the effort that he's put in to his coaching career. And to be able to say you're in there in the Super Bowl and you're listening to Chris Stapleton sing. We had Celine Dion. We had Sting. Bon Jovi was at our game. I'm walking out there for the coin toss, and Don Shula, Larry Zonka, the 17-0 Dolphins are behind me.
Holy shit.
And then Larry Zonka says, "Go get him, coach." I get on the headset. I go, "Hey, Jay, Larry Zonka knows my name." Man. But it's overwhelming, the stage. You say, I'm a part of this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
A slappy like me from Dayton, and I'm sure Sirianni probably felt, humbled.
Yeah.
That this is really the culmination of a lot of hard work. And if we could just win this son of a bitch, you know what I mean? But it's a great feeling.
I distinctly remember watching the Super Bowl you won with the Bucks.
Yeah.
Rich Gannon had those ridiculous brown ear pads in his helmet.
Did he? I can't remember that.
Quarterback for the Raiders.
Yeah, St. Joe's prep guy. Great guy.
I think he won NFL MVP that year, right?
He did. Yeah,
and
he sure did.
but it was your defensive backs and
That Tampa
really,
too.
yeah.
You like Baker? You a big Baker guy?
I did. I am Baker, man. I got to play
love
golf
Baker.
with Baker in the Pro-Am for the Valspar tournament.
Cool.
It was Governor DeSantis, Rondé Barber, Jordan Spieth, and Baker Mayfield.
Damn.
What
it was
a
a
group.
fivesome.
That's
And they made us play our own ball. And it was the longest round of golf I have ever played. I quit after 13. I had to go back. We're filming our quarterback shows.
Really?
We got a guy flying in. I'm like, how long are we going to wait to hit? Because all these amateurs, they want to see what they can score on the course that's really made up for these tour players.
Yeah.
And some of us take it way too serious, man.
Yeah. How are they? How was DeSantis? How was Baker? What were their games
How's
like?
Spieth?
Yeah. Spieth was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
This
Spieth.
caddy's a cool guy, too.
Really?
Yeah. Not a real big guy, but he could thunder it. He could still hit it, man.
Oh, yeah.
But Baker's a good player, a little wild at times.
That makes sense.
DeSantis is good. He's okay. He brought his little kid with him, so we really had to six him. But Rondé's a real good player.
That's sick.
Barber's good.
That's awesome.
What do you think of, this is going to be a little bit of a curveball. What do you think of Mac Jones? You a Mac Jones guy?
Mac Jones, 49er guy you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to meet Mac. He's in the right spot.
Yeah, that's what I
You know,
think.
Sam Darnold went to San Francisco, parked his bus there for a year, and came out a better quarterback.
Yeah.
I think Mac Jones, proving what he did last year, coming in for Purdy.
Yeah.
He'll get another shot. He'll be a starter again.
Yeah, I think so. I got a Mac Jones Patriots jersey that I'm holding on to, waiting for that price to increase.
Are you a Patriots fan?
Yeah.
We all got serious problems.
Tell him, because he's trying to rub this A.J. Brown trade in my face. He's trying to take a victory lap on A.J. Brown getting traded up there. I think it's a win-win trade. The Eagles get a first and get off of that big salary, and then the Patriots get a number one wide receiver for Drake May, a deep ball threat.
That's how I see it too. When I was coaching, I took a lot of pride in helping veteran receivers kind of reinvent themselves. We got Irving Fryer in Philly.
Yeah.
And he was 33, came over from Miami, played great. We got Joey Galloway from Dallas. He played great in Tampa.
Yeah.
We got Jerry Rice to come to the Raiders when he was 38, played great. Keenan McCardle helped us win a Super Bowl. We got him from Jacksonville. But I think AJ, he needed to get out of Philly.
Why?
I just think that the karma of that team, they didn't look like they really even liked each other.
Agreed.
There wasn't something right going on there.
The reading. I think the reading.
But I do
that was
think
the
that's
end.
a run-first offense.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go through Jalen and go through Saquon.
That
They
makes
got
sense.
the tight end. They got Devontae Smith, right?
Yeah.
And
They got
AJ,
some
he was
horses.
standing over there as the X-receiver on the backside of trips. McDaniels is going to put him in motion. He'll put him all over the field.
Oh, yeah.
Because New England's going to want to prove that they did the right thing. So they're gonna go all out to get him a ton of catches, I think.
I mean,
would be
Diggs
great.
had
I love that.
Diggs had 1,000 yards last year.
Yep, he'll try it.
So in that offense, you can get a lot of targets. You can manufacture some stuff for them.
Got a great quarterback.
Yeah. He's a stud.
Got a stud, man.
Yeah.
What do you think? How do you think they're going to be good this year? I think they're going to be worse this year than they were last year, but I think they're going to be good still.
They're going to have a tougher schedule.
Their schedule is crazy.
A lot tougher.
Yeah, like in week 9 through 13, I think, or 15, it's like really, really hard.
Why do we always see a regression from teams that lose the Super Bowl? Why are those the most likely team, or like it's pretty consistent that they're regressing? It's not like they make it back. You're right there at the precipice, and then you get back. It's usually like a step backwards.
I think it's a long season.
Yeah.
You know, you got less time to recover. And usually the teams that are in the Super Bowl, they lose coaches, they lose players. Yeah. They got guys that want new contracts, so they got to part with some players. But the turnover on the NFL rosters these days is unbelievable. I'm going through each division right now. We're getting ready to release our divisional forecasts, you know.
Oh, hell yeah.
But we're doing the AFC West right now. It's unbelievable how many new coaches and new players are on all these teams.
Who do you like? Are you excited about the Chargers adding McDaniel to that offense? That's a nice.
Yeah, I don't know him.
No,
I don't recognize his offense. He does some weird things.
In a good way, or what do you?
Yeah, I mean, in a good way, I think. They got to get Herbert.
Yeah.
They got to get Herbert protected. They did get the center from the Commanders. That's going to help them.
Biotish?
Yeah, getting the 2 tackles back, Slater and all healthy. If they can protect Herbert, better look out, man. But they got a new defensive coordinator, a new offensive coordinator. They are still the Chargers. It's a hard team for me to like. I hope they lose every freaking I hate that.
Really?
Well, I grew up hating them.
Yeah.
Did you?
Everybody in the West, you just, oh, God.
So is your team now, like, would you say you root the most for the Bucks?
Bucks and Raiders.
Nice.
My son is still strength coach with the Raiders, so I root for them. We're heading out there to Vegas next week to see my son and see Kenny Chesney at the Sphere.
Cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
That'll be
I'm
sick.
excited
I
about
love that.
My wife's brother went to college with Kenny at East Tennessee State. So we've known Kenny before he was Kenny. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
He's got great tailgates for it. Like everybody, like I remember right out of college, everybody would just go to the Kenny Chesney tailgate just for the vibes of everybody being
That's
outside.
what he calls it, the vibe room.
Yeah.
And he comes into that vibe room right before he hits the stage. And I swear they want guys in there that have positivity and juice. And they try to get the vibe, the energy right.
Yeah.
You know, it's like being in a locker room before the game. Everybody up. You know, it's cool. They got used to have the Corona light people in there, and we'd pop a couple Coronas and get the vibe, get the energy right for the concert.
So you feel the pressure in that situation, be like, hey, let me get some vibes. Like, let me make sure I'm bringing the juice for these guys.
Yeah, that's kind of how I
got
felt.
to.
Yeah, really.
Alrighty, folks, let's talk about Rocket Money. Rocket Money can track subscriptions and has the ability to cancel unwanted ones within the app with a few taps, saving users over $800 million in canceled subscriptions. I think 50 million of that was me alone. Rocket Money has automatic transaction categorization across accounts, plus customizable categories and tags to reveal spending patterns. You can set budgets and goals, get personalized insights and regular reports, and receive real-time alerts for large transactions, upcoming bills, refunds, and low balances. Users who create a financial goal with Rocket Money save over $70 on average within the first 30 days. The app consolidates checkings, savings, loans, and investments into a single dashboard to give users a clear view of their financial picture. Set up automated savings that grow toward goals with adjustable amounts and frequency. Set it and forget it approach. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/boy. That's rocketmoney.com/boy. rocketmoney.com/boy.
Dude, his son, I don't know if you know, his son is a stud powerlifter.
Well, I know that, and I know that he was also a UFC fighter or a
That's
mixed
my
martial.
youngest son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember that from a Hard Knocks season.
Yeah.
So your other son, yeah, he's in like Olympic lifting. He's got some.
Well, he won the World Powerlifting Championship in Belarus.
Yes.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah,
That's where you go.
180-pound guy. He broke the national record for the bench press just recently in Las Vegas, like 495 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
That's with a pause.
Yeah.
You know,
That's insane.
he's
No momentum.
I remember he was growing up. He was like 17 years old, and I would hear the weights in the house. And I call him in. I said, Deuce, what do you want to be? He said, I want to be a freak. And when he won that thing in Belarus, I said, congratulations, man. You are a freak, man. But it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen because we fly all the way to Belarus. And that's communism over there. Shit. I mean, I'm not really, it's not like I'm not a basket case, but they got 180-pound guys from almost every country.
Yeah.
In their singlets, and they're all fucking, jacked.
Yeah.
And they're doing the bench press, the squat. And
That's like the cradle of powerlifting over there. Like the Belarusians, like those are guys who are
guys, and
they don't have football and basketball over there. They got powerlifting.
Yeah.
So for him to go over there and beat them at their own game.
they keep announcing how many kilograms, and I'm like, how many pounds is it?
Yeah.
How much weight is it? I don't know how much a kilogram is.
2.2 pounds. That's yeah.
2.2?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Francis is a bit of but he's more of like a calisthenics and like kettlebell lifting.
Functional mobility,
Functional
body, overall strength, just trying to look good naked.
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
When you get older like me, I've had 2 elbow surgeries and I had my hip replaced.
Yeah.
So certain ranges of motion really bother the elbow.
Mm-hmm.
I can still do the bench press for some reason, but I can't go above the head and do, some of these things
Skull
really,
crushers.
some of them are tough, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, good for you. You look like you've been pumping a lot.
Yeah, I've been in there.
That's why they call you Sasquatch.
Yeah.
What do you got? Some new material? Do you come up with new material for your comedian?
Yeah. Me and Francis both do stand up.
They tour. They're
Yeah.
they sell out places. Like they're studs at comedy. It's amazing.
I know. I would like to just know, what do you do to come up with new content?
Just write. Like sit down and write. I mean, a lot of the best jokes just come to your head naturally, but like sometimes you got to actually sit down and write shit out, which sucks.
My
A lot of
process
it's
is
bad.
I like to go out and live and experience, and then those funny things happens. Whereas he takes more of a sort of stay inside approach.
Yeah.
Frank Caliendo's my friend.
Yeah, he does an amazing impression of you.
He does. He's great. We saw him in Tampa, and it was cool. I got to come on stage like I was doing Monday Night Football.
Oh, that's
And
sick.
instead of Mike Tirico, he was Mike Tirico.
Yeah.
So I would make a comment like, I wanted him to be John Madden. He was John Madden, and he could do Pat Summerall, but he could do. It was hilarious.
He's a machine.
He could go one voice to another.
It's insane
Yeah,
how
that shit's
quickly
crazy.
he can do it.
I don't even know how that I feel like you got to be like somewhat born with the ability to do that.
But he's very studied. He talks about like studying the mouth and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
that's
like
crazy.
He said it all comes from like the shape of the mouth. But he's insane. He also would talk about with comedy. He would say he doesn't watch any other comedians because he doesn't want to be influenced at all by anybody. He doesn't like study comedy. He doesn't study other people's or watch other people's act because he doesn't want to like dribble into his perspective.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though, because like one of the what's it called, the warm up comedy guys.
Yeah, like
The
openers.
openers.
He didn't even get me to crack a smile. I'm like, I really don't want to laugh like Jolly Jon Gruden after everything he says. But have you ever had a time where you've gone up there and it's like,
times.
oh God,
Yeah, it's awful.
I thought this would come off.
Yeah. I mean, you have jokes that you do that work and that they consistent because you redo a lot of the same jokes. Like you're continuously like building them up, and you have jokes that like you'll do for like a year straight, and every time you do it, it crushes. And then out of nowhere, that joke just doesn't work anymore, and you're like, I don't know what happened.
changed?
It's usually you're doing it too much, too robotic,
Like I was coaching for the Eagles. I was offensive coordinator, and we're in pregame warm up. This is the old Veterans Stadium, and they had some rough fans.
Oh yeah.
And it's like we're playing the Rams. It's windy and cold. And we're out there, me and Randall Cunningham and Rodney Pete and Jay Fielder were warming up. And there's some guy in the stands. He's going, "Hey, Gruden!" And the voice was loud. You could not help but hear it. All the players, "Hey, Gruden!" He's over there. Gruden! Finally, I turn around. you suck. And all the players are laughing. You know what I mean? And then 2 weeks later, we go out and there's that guy again. Hey, Gruden. So I'm like, okay, you suck. But anyway, that comedy guy that night, I felt like going, hey.
Oh,
you
yeah.
suck. You know what I mean?
So you get it. You get what the Philly fans are going
you do have to have some mental toughness.
Yeah.
And so you got to
Also, I feel like just like you're like an athlete and you're like athlete humor is like that. You in your locker room would be the most terrified I could possibly be to perform. Just a bunch of guys who are like, they're all funny in their own way. And then you bring your pre-written jokes and you're like, I fucking suck.
That's a hard way to make a living.
It's tough. Yeah.
Is Veterans Stadium where Penn now plays their games?
No,
that got torn up. It's destroyed.
Veteran Stadium's down. Penn is Franklin Field.
Yeah, I remember we played Penn in a football stadium.
That's where the
used
old
to
Eagles
be the
played.
Eagles Stadium.
That's like in the 1950s. Like Chuck Bednarik played there.
Okay. I mean, it's humongous.
Yeah.
Veteran Stadium, they blew it up.
Yeah, they blew it up. They demolished it. I mean, it was a concrete field with like a carpet thinner than this one. That was just
bad,
painted like turf. And they had a jail underneath the stadium because the fans were, like you said, such assholes.
You talk about going early, right? As a coach.
Yeah.
I'd go in there 4:00 in the morning.
Jeez.
And pitch black. You go into Veteran Stadium. Our offices were underground. That's where I worked for 3 years. So there's
windows?
a security guy out there, and it's right down on Pattison, Broad. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. There's some guys walking around, you know.
Seedy.
So I walk in, and I see a cat that's got to be as big as Sasquatch. Then I see 2 or 3 others walking around Veteran Stadium. So finally, I see the security guy. I go, hey, what's with all these cats, man? He goes, the cats eat the rats. You want rats or cats? I'll take the rats. Everything in Philly, man, it was like a dream, you know?
And that was a wild time for Philly fans. Like there's like books written about how crazy the Philly fans were.
Crazy.
There was like a story of a really cold day at Veterans Stadium. And this guy was telling the story like his wife was there and like it was like a day where you couldn't feel your fingers, you couldn't feel your toes. It was just like a disgusting, awesome football day. But they're up in the 700 level of Veterans Stadium. And they said that at one point they looked down and like everything's numb. You can't feel anything. They looked down, this guy looked down and his wife's shoe was off. The guy in front of him had taken his wife's shoe off and was just sucking on her toes in the stadium.
Holy shit.
I was like, what kind of fucking Philly fans? Like, what are we even
was he warming them up?
That was the last thing I thought you were going to say.
Yeah, me too.
I know. I know. Sucking on this woman's
Was
toes.
was that like a sexual thing or was it
I have no idea. All I know
purely a
is
safety precaution?
is the bone. Yeah, like, let's warm her up. She looks a little bit, but it's just there's just like a million like insane stories about like crazy brawls that happen and bad people. And you're talking about this guy giving you a hard time, like telling you suck. He's there week after week, and that's the Eagles fan. That's your fan. That's a guy who's like cheering for
You
you.
remember WIP, right? Radio?
Of course.
It was brutal, man.
Yeah,
there were times, if you listen to that, you go home crying. We lost to the 49ers. I think we got shut out
Yeah.
in the playoffs. And caller calls in. He's like, Jon Gruden. If his IQ was 1 point less, he'd be a plant. The guy's a fucking idiot. And I'm sitting there listening to this, but I tell you what, man, I'll never forget this. We go 4-0 in the preseason my first year. We look good, man. We're bringing a West Coast offense. Randall looked great. And they call me Boy Wonder in the newspaper. Nice little picture of Johnny G here. Boy Wonder is here.
Sick.
First game, we play Tampa Bay. They come in and kick our ass, 21-6. Next day, it was Boy Blunder.
Oh, no.
They hit you with the wordplay?
I said, I'm not good enough. I don't belong in this chair. I shouldn't be calling plays. And I'm walking to the old bubble. Remember that little bubble they had where we
Yeah,
practiced?
the practice facility
And
across the
there's a
street.
white Cadillac. And the guy rolls his window down. He goes, hey, Johnny, get in. You know who it was?
Who?
It was Dick Vermeil.
That's sick.
He drove me over there and he gave me about a 15-minute pep talk about how you're going to be great. Everything's going to be, just keep doing it. But he was That was a turning
That's
point.
so
for me.
nice.
Yeah.
Where was he at the time? Was he
He was
coaching?
doing college football broadcasts, you know?
Because that was before he signed or before he was with the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
But it was really cool. Philadelphia was a great.
I can't believe you listened to the sports talk radio.
Oh, I love it.
Did you do that throughout like your whole career, like right
Pretty
after
much.
a game?
I like to hear what the fans are saying.
Yeah.
You know, I like to hear what the players are saying on the radio shows.
Were you hoping for praise, or were you hoping that if there was criticism somehow by hearing it, you would be better prepared for it?
Yeah, just a little bit of everything, just to have an idea what the temperature was out there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I like knowing what the furnace is like.
Mm-hmm.
How hot it is.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
your players listen to it, you see.
Yeah.
It's
You know, and
true.
your coaches listen to it. So you can't be naive to it. Plus, I had quite a commute from New Jersey over to Philly every morning.
Yeah, that's a long one.
Especially if you're getting in at 4 a.m. What do you leave at
Yeah.
midnight?
Yeah.
That is because you don't really think, you almost assume that the players are not listening. When I'm like, as somebody who's calling into the station, you're not like, hey, Donovan McNabb's going to hear what I'm saying, bitching about him. You're really just saying it to get it off your chest. But then you work at some place like this, it's like the human condition. Like you're going to read some comments about yourself. If people are talking about you, you want to know what they're saying about you, right?
Yeah.
It's just being a human.
I think so.
Yeah, I do think it is important to have an idea. Like I get people that are like, don't read anything, don't listen to anything, but it's like, I agree with what you said. Like,
Well, you know, there's an article, if you go down and read, what's it called? The blogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down
oh,
below, everybody's negative. You know, they're pummeling you.
on the Barstool website,
No, I'm
I was
just
gonna say,
back
'cause
in the
that's-
day when there would be an article.
Exactly.
that's as negative as it'll get.
Barstool.
Barstool blog.
But now,
Comment
if you're
section.
a coach, like you're going on Twitter or going on
That's not
Instagram,
smart.
yeah.
It's not smart.
But what's the difference between that and listening to the radio?
Oh, you're just driving to work. I'd rather listen to that than almost anything, really.
Some yacht rock.
Yeah. Plus, you know, you can disguise your voice and call in. And,
Hi, this is Lil Sasquatch.
yeah, little Sasquatch here.
This is
Gotta
Tom
comment.
Gruden.
Yeah.
Coach Gruden's great. So sick that you got to coach with your brother too. That's just an amazing life. Or you coach with your brother and your son.
Yeah, it's
We had a
pretty
really
sick.
cool group, you know. We had McVay, Shanahan, Tomlin, my brother. All these young guys are on my staff in Tampa, and we had a lot of fun. We talked a lot of trash, and it was competitive. every
McVay and
day.
Shanahan were down there.
They were down there, yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh my
We had
god!
a lot of fun.
So people give them credit for like McVay concepts, LaFleur concepts, Shanahan concepts, like as part of their coaching tree. They should be kicking up credit to you.
No,
Yeah, that's part of your coaching tree.
well, they were there. We had a lot of great people come through that building, and that's what makes you want to come back someday and coach again.
Was
know?
it?
I was just going to ask. I mean, you get a call tomorrow. Hey, coach, we want you to come be the head coach of the Bengals. Are you taking that job?
I'd be very, you know, it'd be hard not to take it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not soliciting any jobs here, but I'm preparing to coach. My problem is I don't want to just live anywhere anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah.
living in Tampa. I like Clearwater Beach. I like working with you guys. This has really been one of the cooler things I've done. I didn't even have a Twitter account or I didn't know anything about Instagram or nothing. And now you get a chance to go do some things. Hell, I'm even playing lacrosse now.
With Jake.
Shit, I'm playing. I was on the field last Wednesday with 4 national champion lacrosse players and the head coach. They're feeding me passes off of a pick, and I'm shooting on goal. I think I pulled like a muscle in the back of my butt cheek, man.
I saw you giving a speech to a lacrosse.
lacrosse.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Where was that?
What team was that?
Tampa, the Spartans. They
Are
won
they
it all.
club lacrosse? What is
Division
it?
2.
Division 2. Oh, cool.
Yeah, they won it all. But, you know, when you meet these guys, these are badasses, man.
Oh yeah.
These
So
are athletic
so
guys.
D1
just
Lax
played,
guy.
They're
Harvard.
physical. They'll knock the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm.
And they are quick and twitchy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if I had lacrosse in high school, I would have played that sport instead of baseball. We didn't have the sport.
Mm.
You know, I encourage schools to get a lacrosse team
Yeah.
and let your football players play lacrosse in the
Why?
spring. It's hand-eye coordination, just physical training, changing directions. I mean, you got to be able to stop and start. You really work on your quickness, your conditioning. It's a hell of a sport, man. These guys run all over the place.
It's crazy how Jake is playing on like an Olympic level team. Do you ever think that like if you had if it was like you're getting out of college and you could have traced some lineage back to a country that doesn't have that much of a lacrosse presence, like that you could have
they didn't have lacrosse in the Olympics when I was in college, and they do have the World Games, and I remember guys would go play for Italy and Wales and Israel, and they would have no legitimate kind of claim to go do that. It was just kind of a joke, but I always thought the helmets and the jerseys were really cool, and it would have been fun to have done. But
where would you have played? What
well, I wouldn't have been good enough to play for the American team because that was actually the best players. So I would have tried to play for probably England.
Sick.
Yeah.
That would have been badass.
So sick.
Yeah, it would have been cool.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. Lacrosse is a great one.
What is Jake doing?
He's
played for the Czech team, right?
He's a goalie for their Czech Olympic team.
Oh, wow.
It was like, but I think it was like some weird thing where it was like he was only doing it if this young kid didn't, right? Something like that. Yeah.
When they make the Olympics, he's gonna be too old, but he's playing for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Whoa. So they have an age cap?
I just think of better younger players coming.
Younger players coming.
I see. So, wait. Did he play goalie in college?
Yeah. I think so.
Club.
Oh.
He went to UVA, right? He's a Virginia guy.
Yep.
That's a great campus.
Well, they have a very good Division I team.
He didn't play on that team. I thought he did.
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
The varsity team?
Yeah. I think
yeah.
he did.
Wow.
If he's
Good for him.
Olympic, that's badass.
They were amazing.
Yeah, I can't imagine he's in the Olympics, but couldn't make the varsity team.
That's so sick.
I might coach. He asked me to coach the Czech team next year. The games are in Tokyo. But I told him, I said, I don't know about that flight. I can't do the flight.
I'm going for 4 days in September to Tokyo. Yeah.
When you had your preseason game in Japan, did you like spend any time? Did you do any Japanese shit? Like,
yeah, I took my coaches out to this steakhouse. We had this high roller guy. He was my assistant. My agent found him. He was one of the casino hosts in Reno, Nevada. He goes, "You got to hire this guy." So I hire him. I said, "Hey, Ray, get me a reservation. I'd like to take my coaches out to dinner." We go into this steakhouse, man. And there are the biggest fish tanks I've ever seen. And there's girls swimming in them. What the fuck? I mean, and then the steak, the lobster, every drink, it was like $14,000. This is like 2003. I spent $14,000 on this meal. I remember my offensive line coach, Bill Muir. The waitress comes by. "Would you like another lobster?" He goes, "I'll have another lobster." I said, "The hell you will. No more food for these guys. No more." I look at the bill. I go, "God damn it, Ray, I'm going to kill you."
They've probably never seen people eat like an offense, like the coaching staff of an NFL team.
I mean, ordering a second lobster. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, I think these guys are taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
But the greatest thing about Tokyo, I could not believe how clean it was.
Yeah.
And there's no, you know how we have all these billboards in America, like big signs, like see this lawyer if you fall off a chair.
Yeah,
see this lawyer if you hit your head on the ground. See this lawyer. There are none of that.
Yeah.
No, nothing. But it's incredible.
It's orderly too. Like nobody's crossing the road when it's not the walk sign. If you're going up an escalator, everybody's single file on the right-hand line. No one's telling people that they have to follow the rules. They just naturally, the society promotes following the rules, which is interesting.
Yeah. The problem is when you get into these lay flat beds, our coaches, the team doctor, would give you an Ambien. And these guys go out and they are snoring and they are really sleeping. And I take the Ambien and I'm like listening to you snore. And I'm listening to the stewardesses talking. And I'm like, I can't sleep.
Coach, you got to get some noise canceling headphones.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And what I do is I do the AirPods. I put white noise in playing on my AirPods, and then I do the over-ear noise canceling headphones over the AirPods.
Wow.
I got
You're not doing
layers
anything?
to this shit.
I'm
Plane
about to
could be
learn that
going
from
down. You wouldn't.
Oh yeah, I can't hear a thing.
I got to learn that.
Yeah,
That's so nice. You
I'd
think-
be working for the Raiders, and Al Davis would be sitting in the front left. And I'm in row 2 to the right. And I can hear everything he's saying. So we lose to the Chiefs. Derek Thomas just destroys us. And I can hear him going, is the guy a fucking idiot? Why did we hire the guy? And I'm like, I'm sitting right here. God, should I just jump out the plane? You want to, God.
there's a movie coming out about Al Davis.
Yeah. it'll be
Shane's
great.
in it.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's about John Madden too, right? Or,
It's about John Madden. Excuse me.
but
Yeah,
Al Davis is in it.
I think Al Davis is in it.
Does Shane play John Madden?
He plays his friend, but I think actually I don't want to fucking I don't.
I mean, well, I'm only going off of the photos that
Yeah,
are very public.
yeah.
So you might have an actor playing you in this movie or something like that.
I doubt it.
You know,
It's pretty cool though. When I first got the Raider job, I think I was 34 years old, and we go play the Dallas Cowboys in our first preseason game. And Al Davis would fly all the alumni, the real alumni, with us. So I'm on the sideline, and on there is Jack Tatum, Ted Hendricks, Cliff Branch, all these great Raider players. Snake, Kenny Stabler, Fred Biletnikoff, Willie Brown were on my staff.
Sick. That's so
But
cool.
It was cool. And then, we'd go to practice in training camp, and John Madden would show up. And I'm sitting there looking up there like, holy shit. Wonder what he thinks I'm doing down there. You know what I mean?
Frank Caliendo must have been licking his chops seeing both you and
Yeah.
Madden out there. He's like, those are my
Caliendo.
muses.
We went to Italy about 4 years ago, my wife and I, with a couple. And we were over in Italy looking at the Colosseum and seeing the ruins. And out of nowhere, I get a call from Frank. He's in Italy. He's in the exact place we are. So we had dinner together in Rome.
that's great.
It's a weird deal, yeah. But
That's so
it's quite a
sick.
show you guys got, man.
Yeah, it's a fun time, dude. Thank
Yeah.
you for coming on. I think this has been an absolute pleasure.
I was gonna say one more thing. Do you know Jake used to be one of the producers on this show?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
What did he produce?
He didn't do much. No, Jake's the best. Jake's a great guy.
If you get hired to a new coaching job, and I know that's not what you're chasing, is Jake coming with you?
Oh, yeah.
Jake's going to be in the what kind of position? Like, is Jake like quality control? Like, is he personal assistant? Is
He has a photographic memory. The guy's really sharp.
Yeah, he is.
That's why we're here for trivia.
He's good at it.
I mean, he's got a worldliness about him. He can relate to, TV shows. He can relate to a lot of different things. I'm amazed at his vast.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
a
we
broad-
put in plays during quarterback school with these quarterbacks. He's going, hey, that's Snug Right Shorty, 82 Cowboy, isn't it? He remembers. I'm like, God dang. But I love people that are sharp.
Yeah.
So he's
and,
coming. So Jake's coming when you get a job. Who else? Anybody else from Barstool coming?
That's why I'm here. I'm scouting it out a little bit. I'll probably take Sasquatch with me.
Keep that fine by me.
Huh?
Che,
fine by
Stephen
me,
Che,
yeah.
I'm sure wants to get in that
Che'd be
scouting
great.
department.
He loves it. You'd be great at it.
Hey, let me get my just wet my beak a little bit.
Mike Holmgren in Green Bay, when he hired all of us, this is 1992, the year we got Brett Favre.
Yeah.
He hired Andy Reid, Mariucci, me. We were all young guys, and they all coming out of college, just getting our careers started. And he knew we would work hard. He knew we were loyal. We could learn what he wanted us to teach.
That's
And
sick.
that's kind of the makeup of today's coaches. A lot of these guys are getting younger and younger and younger every year, man. So, hey, just keep working hard, Sasquatch. You might be the next head coach of the Falcons.
I'm dying. Thank you so much.
You
That,
got it.
that was
Thanks,
awesome.
Coach.
That was such a blast. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thanks for
And
coming on.
I know it's something different, but you crushed it. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys, man. You guys enjoy.
That's
I got to work on my golf game, man.
That was so funny.